Welcome back, everyone. Today, we are diving into something absolutely fascinating. It's a highly practical blueprint called From Zero to Success. Now, in this explainer, we're going to unpack a raw, real, step-by-step, 7-day journey. And listen, there are zero fake promises here. Literally none. Just real, documented, day-by-day results. So if you've ever felt completely overwhelmed by all the endless noise out there about artificial intelligence, and you just want a grounded, straightforward case study on how to actually generate revenue, well, you are in exactly the right place. Let's get into it.
I want you to think about this for a second. What if you could go from absolute zero to making your first $100 using AI? It's a pretty powerful question, right? Notice we're not talking about making millions of dollars or, building the next massive tech empire overnight. Nope. We are zeroing in on that incredibly vital, fundamental first milestone. Just that first $100. The journey we're analyzing today strips away all the intimidation and focuses entirely on making that very first crucial breakthrough.
Okay, let's dive into this. The ground rules of the source material are set right off the bat. No experience, no skills. Just your phone and a whole lot of consistency. This blueprint completely bypasses the need for any prior technical expertise. Seriously, you don't need a background in coding. You don't need to know video production. You literally just need the tools sitting in your pocket right now. And honestly, a resilient mindset. The emphasis here isn't on some magic button in the technology. It's on the consistency of the human actually using it.
Section 1. Starting from absolute zero.
I absolutely love how relatable this starting point is. The creator, in our case study, began with, nothing. No grand idea, no elaborate business plan, just pure curiosity. It's a deeply human way to start. So, on day one, driven by that curiosity, they simply opened ChatGPT and asked, how can a beginner make money online? The AI's answer was straightforward. Create content, use AI tools, and stay consistent. So, taking that advice, they chose to focus on YouTube content. Moving on to day 2, they used an AI-generated script, did some basic editing, and uploaded their very first video. They fully admit it wasn't perfect, but hey, they did it. Which brings us to the nail-biting suspense of day 3. Checking the results.
0 views. Honestly, it felt terrible. Just imagine doing all that work, following the AI's advice perfectly, taking that scary leap to actually post your first video, and being met with complete and utter silence. It's what I like to call the valley of disappointment. Right there, staring at that big fat 0, the creator really started questioning if this whole system even worked at all.
But then, a really crucial realization hit. They remembered this. Every big creator started from 0. Think about that. This was the exact mindset shift that stopped them from throwing in the towel when things looked incredibly bleak. It's a simple, undeniable fact that completely recentered their expectations. 0 isn't a sign of failure, folks. It is literally just the mandatory starting line for everyone. Because they remembered this, they made the most important decision of the entire case study. They decided not to quit.
Which brings us to Section 2, the 7-day AI journey.
So by pushing through the painful disappointment of day 3, the creator unlocked the momentum that would define the rest of their week. Instead of just sitting back and expecting the AI to do all the heavy lifting, on day 4, they actually took action. They improved their packaging, making their thumbnails simple, bold, and super eye-catching. And then, on day 5, the momentum finally shifted. The first views started to roll in. By day 6, the creator had a massive revelation about consistency. They committed right then and there to posting daily and making an active effort to improve every single day. The gears were finally turning.
And this brilliantly illustrates the turning point. By day 5, the momentum was real. 10 views, then 20 views, then 50. Now sure, these numbers sound small, but they were real. It was tangible proof of concept. The audience was actually out there. By just tweaking their approach and staying in the game, the creator was finally starting to capture real human attention. Building on that energy, heading into day 6, the creator made some very specific upgrades. They started crafting much better hooks and sharper titles, and they fully embraced the concept of daily improvement. It becomes crystal clear right here. The AI wasn't doing everything for them. No way. The human element, analyzing what wasn't working, making those specific creative tweaks, and committing to the daily grind, that was the actual engine driving this growth. And then we reached the emotional peak of the diary on day 7. Finally, the very first money arrived. They noted it wasn't a lot, but it was real.
That single moment fundamentally changed everything for the creator. The size of the payout honestly didn't matter at all. What really mattered was the validation. It completely transformed their belief system, proving once and for all that yes, this method actually works.
Let's break down Section 3, the 4-step monetization blueprint.
Now, let's extract the actual methodology behind this journey. We're transitioning from a personal anecdote into a concrete roadmap that literally anyone can follow. So here is the exact framework they laid out. Step 1, use AI for ideas. Specifically, you ask ChatGPT to find trending topics. Step 2, create simple videos. They use highly accessible tools like Canva and CapCut, heavily emphasizing that you must keep things simple. Step 3, and this is the absolute linchpin, upload consistently, do not skip days. And finally, Step 4, monetize. The blueprint outlines 3 very clear paths for this: ad revenue, affiliate links, or securing direct clients. It's a remarkably simple yet totally powerful framework. But as we know, a framework just isn't enough on its own, right?
Which leads us perfectly into Section 4, the real secret to success.
So, the crucial point we really need to understand here is this. Most people fail not because AI doesn't work, but simply because they quit way too early. The stark reality is that if you stay consistent, you will see results. It isn't a matter of some secret algorithm or hidden elite knowledge. It is entirely a battle of attrition and persistence. This brilliantly addresses the elephant in the room regarding why some folks make this work, while so many others just fade away.
It really all boils down to a very actionable success loop. Start small, stay consistent, improve daily. This is the grounded, realistic advice you should be taking away from this explainer today. AI monetization, it's not a lottery ticket. Not at all. It is an ongoing and continuous cycle of small, dedicated actions that compound over time.
I want you to always remember this exact quote from the source. AI is a tool. Success depends on you. AI is undoubtedly the great equalizer, right? It gives beginners the leverage of an entire production team. But, and this is a big but, the AI cannot provide the human grit, the patience to stare at 0 views, or the dedication to wake up and post again the very next day. That engine, that is entirely human. We are going to leave it there for today, but I want to leave you with one final challenge derived right from the text. Your first $100 is absolutely possible. Don't wait. Will you start today? Think about it. If you found this breakdown of the AI monetization blueprint helpful, please go ahead and like, subscribe, and follow along for more structured explainers of real AI journeys. Keep learning, stay consistent, and I will see you in the next explainer.